Hey, welcome back to 2DG. We got a little newbie's guide to Dark Lord Day for you. Somebody requested this, and almost immediately after that we got the request was also on the Dark Lord Day Facebook group, and somebody wrote up a great response, and it was pretty much in line with what I was putting together. But the time's almost here. I mean, those of you, you're going to be there this week. Really envious. I kind of wish I would have went this year now, but we elected not to. So for those of you traveling from far away, welcome to Indiana. The tallest thing you're going to see in Indiana is the Willis Tower in Chicago. So it's your first time and you don't know what to expect. Well, it's a big event, but it's no big deal. First thing is follow the rules. Go to the Facebook or go to the darklordday.com, check out the rules, follow them. You don't want to get DQ'd right off the bat for not following a rule or pushing one to a limit. Don't argue it, just follow them. Enjoy your day. The next thing is get there and get in line. There's no shortcutting the line, so just get in and enjoy it. Most people start drinking in line anyway, so you're going to find bottle shares going on while you're standing in line. You're going to have some great beers before you even get in the event. So enjoy it. Get in line, enjoy it. And be nice. We've never really had any issues. When you get 10,000 people there that are just pounding beers, it's surprising. But we've never had any issues at all. Don't be that guy who gets butt hurt and creates an issue for the first time. The next thing is watch the forecast for Munster, Indiana. Being close to the lake, it can change. It can change rapidly. It can be humid. This time of year, it's usually not so bad. But I think right now the extended forecast is looking pretty good, so you should have a good day. Nevertheless, check that forecast and dress appropriately. Shorts if you need them, long clothes, warm clothes if you need them. Definitely plan to have rain gear available if you need it. We use Frog Togs personally, but that's our choice. Bring extra shoes. I can't stress that enough. If it does rain, you're going to get soaking wet shoes. They're going to get muddy. They may get barfed on. Who knows? You want to have those extra shoes for the next day, because the worst thing to do is to put on some wet shoes the day after when you're hungover. Also bring sunscreen. It's Indiana. You can still get sunburned in cloudy weather, so if it is overcast, don't think you can't get sunburned, because you easily can. You'll want to make sure that you plan for that as well. Next, stay hydrated. Yeah, I know you're going to be drinking a lot of beer, but you're going to want to keep putting fluids in as well to kind of even that out, stretch your day. You don't want to get smashed and get worn out and be done before you know it. Stay hydrated, drink some of that water. Pace yourself along that same vein. There's going to be shitloads of wonderful beers, 10 plus percent, just big beers all day long. Pace yourself so you can experience as many of those as possible. Start early. There's a lot of people that'll hang out at their hotel on the day of the event. The gates might open at 9 or whatever it is this year, and people, if they don't have till D or E group to get their allotment, they'll just hang out at the hotel all day until it's time, and then they'll go and they'll get their allotment. Well, don't let that, I would say don't wait. Go ahead and get to the event. There's so many people sharing great beers. Not to mention there's great food and great beers already there too. Even if you're not going to get your allotment for a while, go early, enjoy the full day. It's a 12-hour, 9 to 9 event. Go and enjoy it. Meet people, have a great time. Check out all those guest taps too. Three Floyds puts a lot of effort into getting guest taps there. I mean, the first time we ever had Hill Farmstead was there at Dark Lord Day. So check out the taps, check out the guest taps, check out, everything. Bring a cup. Don't forget, bring a cup so that as you're standing there in line or walking around and somebody pops open an exquisitely great beer, get yours out there if they're willing to share, which 99% of the people are. Get your cup out there. They'll give you a little bit. You can get a taste of that. So bring a cup. You're going to want it. Yeah, there's some super generous people there sharing some super great beers. But, if they're going to hoard it a little bit, don't get all butthurt and upset. Just move on to the next. Take an Uber or a bus, one of the shuttle buses. Make it, safe. Keep yourself out of trouble. But it's worth it. There's a lot of services doing shuttle operations that day, and they're worth the time. They're worth the little bit of cash that it is. You can get to the event, you get dropped off, you get picked up, taken back. You don't have to fight traffic. You don't have to worry about anything. You don't have to be worried about whether you're sober enough to drive or anything like that. Use the services that are available. And stay over. I mean, we live close enough that we can drive there and attend the event and come back in the same day, but it's no fun. You want that experience of staying over with a bunch of like-minded people, but also it's very tiring, after a long day of having fun to drive back. And I'm not saying drive inebriated. We don't condone that. I'm saying even with your designated driver, it's an uncomfortable travel. You don't really want to do it. Stay over. Have a great time. I'd also suggest you stay close to Munster. If you land at Chicago O'Hare, which a lot of you probably will, that's a good solid 45 minutes from Munster, and that's with decent traffic. Even downtown Chicago's 35 plus minutes. Now, that said, if you're staying longer than just the event, I can understand why you'd want to stay in Chicago versus Indiana. There's a lot more to do in Chicago, but if you can, stay close to the event. There's a lot that goes on, a lot of decent hotels to stay at, a lot of people attending the event will be there. Next, whatever you do, and this happens every single year, don't drop your beer. You waited, and you've waited, and this may be the first time of your life you've had Dark Lord in your hands. Don't be that fool that drops it and shatters it all over the ground. In fact, I'm going to say, if you have to, if you get an early pickup, take that shuttle back to the hotel, drop them off, and come back. I mean, it's a few extra bucks. You're already spending the money for the event. It's a few extra bucks to keep them safe. That said, you don't even have to open them that day. You've got them. You don't need to open them. Three Floyds usually has some on tap. So just put your bottles aside, keep them safe, and check out all the taps. They have rotating taps, so you gotta be there all day. You want to be watching those taps. And Three Floyds makes a shit ton of exquisite beer, so you want to experience as much of it as you can. There's also a lot of other vendors there, so food and drink, the coffees and foods that are well worthwhile. You'll want to check those out as well. Stay fed, stay hydrated, and enjoy your day. And then a lot of people will have impromptu bottle share events at their hotels. You'll want to check maybe with your hotel or just walk around the hotel once you get there. I don't know, there's some real beasts out there they'll bottle share Friday, they'll bottle share Saturday night after Dark Lord Day, and they'll bottle share Sunday. I mean, there's some workhorse drinkers out there. But people bring some great stuff from all over. Bring you know, something that you want to share, remember, you may not be able to get 3 Floyds where you live, but there's stuff where you live that we can't get here. Bring it and share it. Even if it's not, you know, the best of the best of the best, still bring it. I mean, there's a lot of beer out there that we can't get to this region. So you're not going to be shouted down, just don't show up with that natty ice. But check with your hotel, check with the Dark Lord Day Facebook page. When you get to your hotel, if you're just not sure, walk down to where they have breakfast or the conference areas and see if there's a bunch of people in there, you know. You'll see the table just lined with beers. You're going to want to check those out, you know, get in on that, bring something down, and they'll probably let you join, and you'll have a great time, and you'll make some good friends that you can do this year after year, hopefully. So that's just a few of the tips. That's about all I've got. The key thing is to be smart, be safe, and have fun. Follow the rules, and you'll be all right, but plan to attend. You paid the money, you want to attend the event, attend the whole event. It's a good time, you're going to love it. I'm jealous, wish I was going this year. So there you have it. That's the quick primer on how to survive your first Dark Lord Day. Just plan. Be smart. Plan for the weather. Plan to be drunk. Plan to drink a lot of great beer. Plan to follow the rules. When everything's done, you'll have a great time. Be sure and comment down below. Let us know how good it was this year. It's 2DG. See ya.